Hello, welcome to the Football Friends podcast for another week. My name is Gage. I'm joined here by Ash.
The one and only.
How you doing?
Chill.
Yeah, oh good. No Paddy today, unfortunately, but we have lovely Ash. It's good. Good to see you. Married man now. Congratulations.
Yes.
It's very good.
Thank you.
All right, so we might as well get stuck into it today. Do you want me to go first? I mean, I haven't watched the game, so it's not like I have the greatest commentary, but...
Yeah, go on.
I
haven't watched ours today either. I've seen the highlights, but that's it.
Yeah. I didn't get a chance to watch it because I was away today. I was away all day today and just got kind of... Yeah, I didn't have a chance. I'll watch it tomorrow and might do some kind of update on it, but... From the highlights I saw, looked pretty standard match. We go away to Spain and draw 1-1. You're saying you saw Simeone bragging and stuff, saying like, "Watch out!" Well, I don't know, like going away to Spain and them dominating possession. It's Atletico Madrid at home, like that's what they do.
And in the Champions League too, they're always stronger in the Champions League. Eh?
Yeah, for sure.
Spanish teams are always strong in the Champions League. So
yeah, I guess so.
Except for Barca.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but that's it's restart, refresh. Yep. Xavi's bringing it back. But I'm happy with a draw away. Well, it's not actually away anymore.
No more away
goals in the Champions League. So
I actually kind of hate it.
Well, I don't know. This is the first one. I want to see how it affects.
Because there'll be more penalties, eh? There goes penalties after the second league.
Oh, right. Yeah, well, because there's no away goal rule. It'll just go to extra time. And so you're saying there'll be more extra time, more penalties and stuff. Yeah, we should look into that and see if that's actually the case. Because the kind of idea is to try and get footballers to play less minutes, right? Because they're already playing so many. Yeah. So even though it's still kind of feels like an away goal because the next leg is at home. The second leg is at home in front of our own fans and so on. So it could be much. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I'll take 1-1 against Atletico Madrid. That's kind of what we're probably. The Atletico Madrid aren't playing very well at the moment. They've dropped down the table, and Simeone's been nearly fired. So his words don't mean shit to me. So. I don't know. I think we can take him in this next leg. It's going to be at home, and we have the beast Anthony Elanga. We got rid of one Anthony, and now we play the Anthony that can actually win games. Well, draw games. Anthony Elanga, a teenage sensation. So maybe we just have to start Elanga more.
Well, yeah, there's no more Greenwood, so
well. Okay, so to clear this up, he is still on the books of the club. He hasn't been released by the club yet.
He's also in the papers.
What I mean, yeah, but do you mean again? Like, from what I understand, the update I've heard is that it won't go through court because
there's not enough evidence.
There's not enough evidence, so it'll go to civil court, which is different. It might, but that doesn't.
Which means he's going to give her shitloads of money, and that'll be it.
Yeah, but it also means he won't have like a proper conviction. But it could also be guilty. So it's kind of weird. It's one of these weird grey areas. So,
do you think he'll play again?
I don't know. That's a really good question. It really sucks if he doesn't. I mean, he's got a lot of talent. But if he did it, I mean, that's pretty much sort of the social punishment you get if you can't put these people in jail. They sort of lose their career. So
yeah.
I mean, if he did, it's sort of the price you pay. Don't be a douchebag. But again, it's hard to know what actually happened because no one knows but them.
The thing is, he'll just go overseas, and play football somewhere else.
Actually, true. That's a good point. Maybe he could.
He'll go to Russia or something, and just like carve up and
just be like the best.
He'll go to Shakhtar or something, or like
where they're cool with it. Like
somewhere.
What the fuck? Yeah, so yeah, right. We don't have Greenwood. This is a football podcast. Anthony Elanga is our answer for that. The goal I said to you before, the goal he scored in that game that was Ronaldo's goal. He's there to score the goals Ronaldo can't seem to score right now. So maybe that's it. Ronaldo, I wonder how his ego is going to feel that it takes his 18-year-old kid to win
his job. Yeah.
Yeah. A bit of a wake up, but yeah.
Should Ronaldo be coming off the bench?
Yeah. Well, sure. I mean, if he's not putting in the performances starting, bench him, and he won't like it. And you know what he'll do. He'll
leave.
Well, he won't leave straight away. He will not want to leave United the second time with a bad record.
Yeah.
He will go to training an hour earlier. He is insane.
Yeah.
So I think benching him is probably a good idea if he's not performing, and if we can get more out of Rashford, Sancho, Elanga.
Who else you got there?
Cavani.
There you go. Yeah. There you go.
Well, that's the thing too, is Cavani can start, and he has in other games, and then Ronaldo has subbed on in games, but he didn't quite make the difference in others, but sometimes he can. So, and Cavani's the same; he can sub on and make things happen.
To a job, yeah.
Yeah, but still adapting to this new system. It's going to take time, I think. We're starting to look better. We didn't lose. We haven't lost many games. We're just drawing a lot. Yeah, so that's probably all I need to say on it. I haven't watched the game. Don't really want to say too much more. I will watch it though. And then, yeah. So how about you? Your boys had a bit of a tough one
this morning.
But we did. Oh, Spurs, Manchester City had happened.
Yeah.
But you weren't here for last week, right?
No.
So do you want to say something about that real quick first?
Yes. We looked really good. Going forward against City. We took our chances. We dominated their high press.
Yes.
Yeah. That was the game plan, was get the ball and literally attack them. Like, they are that high that as soon as you get the ball,
attack fast.
Just go hundies.
Yeah.
We were solid at the back fast. Yeah, we didn't really create much besides like turnover, counter-attack sort of situations. We absorbed a lot of pressure. We still have a few issues. Our right back needs to go. We still need to plug a few holes in that defence, but they look better. And I put it down to Eric Dyer.
Yes.
Eric Dyer back in that side.
Eric Dyer actually played
he is so dominant
in that game.
He is so dominant in a back three. And then Romero looks really good next to him.
Yes, actually.
They look smart together.
Now, Romero hadn't been in the team for a little bit, hadn't he?
No, and he was. And then the last couple of weeks he'd been filling in the hole in the middle. He looks better on the right hand side of it.
Okay, yeah.
So Dyer, and then it kind of settles Davis a bit as well, having Dyer there as well, because he's the dominant. Dyer's the dominant centre. Centre half. So it means that Davis can.
Clean up.
Control the ball a bit more and move it around a bit more. So it looked better as a back three there. And
I thought that because you had Bentancur in that game, right, in the midfield
and
Højbjerg, that was a good pair.
Yeah,
and then it seems like your boy on the wing, Kulusevski, he's good, man. He is looking on it straight away. Because that's right. We talked about it in the chat with the fucking bullshit offside goal. Which Kulusevski is offside. I literally watched the video, took my own screenshot, drew a line based off the pitch, like the way the pitch is mowed, and then moved the line along to line it up myself. And it's like fractionally offside.
Yeah.
But also the ball takes fucking 10 minutes to get there. Because it's this long-as looping ball from literally the left-back position.
Yeah.
And the entire team has run back into position by the time he receives it.
Yeah.
So fuck you. Exactly. There's no advantage. It's so bullshit. Just play on. You just got fucking banged, bro.
Yeah, exactly, right? It's so dumb.
And no one, when the goal goes in, No one is going, oh, it's offside, so forget about it. All of City are like, fuck, we fucked up big time, we got owned. Even Pep is like, face in hands.
Yeah, and when you think about it, how far up, it was not that far over the halfway line either. It was high up the field as well. Mm. So the fact that you can go back for an offside that far back, it's just like...
Yeah, and he didn't...
I fucking hate VAR.
Well, Let's
get rid of this shit.
Yeah.
It just wastes time, ruins the game.
Well, it's awesome when you need it, though. That's the problem.
Is it that I'd rather concede the goals that get chalked off and score the goals that get chalked off.
Yeah.
It's all part of it.
Yeah.
If you don't want to concede those goals, don't be Harry Maguire.
Yeah. or maybe it should be used less. Like, it should only be used when it's something so absolutely blatant that it
if somebody punches somebody in the back of play or if something's drastically wrong, if there's a clear handball in the box that you don't see or something, or
Yeah, things like that.
A really bad tackle and you want to see it again or something,
And maybe it shouldn't be like the ref goes and looks at the screen because that's filtered by his experience.
Yeah,
as well. Maybe it should just be someone saying like, "This is it."
No, I see. Yeah, I agree. I have a different take on it. It should go. So if the ref calls it, and then somebody goes, "Hang on, we might need to check that," and then it's within a smaller margin, they should go with the on-field call.
Yeah, when it's really close.
When it's really tight. Don't go to a screen to let them change their mind. Go with the original decision. Go, benefit of the doubt goes to the original call by the referee on the pitch, because that happened in real time, so we'll go with that.
Yep.
Don't look at it for 10 minutes and then go, go have a look at a screen. Freeze frame it, make it look worse.
Especially if it's going to take a long time. If it's not completely obvious straight away, just go with the ref.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's there. It's there to change the massive F-ups.
Well, it was just to remove those kind of injustices and like the things that sort of get missed, because the ref can't monitor 22 players at once. So, and the linesman as well. So, I don't know. Maybe it needs a tweak, because that was bullshit, man. Like, City got totally banged. Harry Kane deserved that hat trick. That was because he scores that goal after that play, and it should have been a hat trick. Like, it sucked.
He was in good form too. He looked sharp.
Hell yeah. Well, it's especially because before the match, Pep said in the pre-match, he's like, you think we didn't want Harry Kane? He's like, we put in 4 bids for him and they were all rejected. He's like, Levy insisted on 160 mil or something insane. Yeah. And he was like, there's no way I'm paying that shit. And then Harry Kane goes, he's like, bangs to, and then he says something like, he's like, look how many goals we've scored anyway. We don't need Harry Kane. That's pretty much what he says.
Yeah.
And then he goes into the match, and then Harry Kane wins the game.
Yeah, smashes him, and he's just like, fuck.
And then it opened up the title race again. Liverpool were like, ooh, there's time to pounce.
Yeah. And then they bounced this morning.
Yeah.
On Leeds. 6-0.
Yeah. Well, you're jumping ahead. You can't skate over the crippling loss to... So you beat the top of the table and then basically lose to the bottom of the table.
That's us. To be fair, this is a replayed match that was snowed off for bad weather around Christmas time.
Yeah.
And I want everyone to go back and listen to that podcast and hear me say that we will struggle to beat Burnley because they are tight, compact, and have the Sean Dyche attitude of nut it out when it's hard.
Yeah.
And you'll get the reward. And that's exactly what happened. They scored from a free kick, header to be me. They probably could have had another 1, 2. They missed a few easy shots there.
Lloris had a good save.
Yeah. I fucking told you, Burnley are alright.
And I agree. Well, I don't agree with Burnley being alright, but I agree with what you're saying, because, like you said before, the reason why you work so good against City is because you can handle a high press, but people who sit deep, you can't. We
miss somebody like an Eriksen sort of player. A ball mover, a creative passer. We really don't have that. And now that we've moved on in the transfer window, Ndombele, Lo Celso, Dele Alli,
all 3 of those creative players.
We don't have that ball movement, that vocal passer. So that's something we need to address in the summer as well. That's probably the only attacking change we need to make.
Well, if Harry Kane does go,
he's our best playmaker.
Yeah, but he has to play 9 as well. You can't play him deeper. It doesn't make sense.
No, but he drops into the hole and then plays
he
those
does
balls,
it anyway.
And then he arrives late, so he almost plays both at the same time.
Yeah, and
he comes back, moves that ball, and then hits the box at the right time.
Yeah,
so.
you need someone that can take up some of that duty. Not because like Kane's bad at it, but just so he doesn't use much energy. And,
I was going to say you can't do that all season.
Yeah,
it won't work.
For sure.
You know, and then people will just be like, okay, well you sit deep and we'll make you go deep and get the ball, and then you are not attacking our back line, sort of thing.
They'll get used to it because it's So you need you're right. You need a creative player in there to mix it up and be a bit more unpredictable, and then take some pressure off Kane. Yeah, yep, makes sense to me. It's still pretty funny to lose to Burnley, though. It's hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, people were saying, I've been watching some other football commentators, post-match stuff, and now a lot of them were saying, like, we think Burnley's going to pick it up anyway.
Yeah, I think Burnley will stay up.
They have at home, they have a tremendous energy and things like that. And they're looking better now. They may just scrape out. It's hard. It's so hard to know. That relegation zone is just as exciting.
You can see Leeds dropping into that hole, can't you? Everton. There's a few that are around there that could easily, Watford and Norwich are definitely down there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple others around there that can fight for that last spot.
I think, Norwich for sure.
Yeah.
Newcastle probably not.
Well, Well,
they've actually had Trippier injured now.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he won 2 of their games. He won 2 of those games, basically on his own. And now they've just gone and lost him. It's going to be a bit awkward.
Yeah, well, he's the elite leader too, like straight away, isn't he? He's been there.
He's the best player. He's their talisman, right?
Yeah.
Straight in and then injured, unfortunately. He'll probably be captain. And because the thing is, they're saying that they're going to drop Lachelle because Lachelle, whatever his name is, the defence centre back. He's the captain.
Yeah.
Because he's just not good.
Oh, I don't mind him.
He's all right, but the problem is with the way they're playing now, he doesn't fit. He's too. He can't.
Too old school sort of style.
He can't play the ball. He can't play with the ball. He doesn't dribble. He's a like no nonsense centre back. Like,
He's a Burnley centre back.
So it's going to be Fabian Schär.
Yeah.
Because he can move the ball. He's a ball. He plays the ball.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So if Lachelle's out, captain's out, it might go to Trippier.
Yeah, you would think so.
Yeah, because he does he's already got that presence immediately, and he took the bold move of moving to the club when they were.
Well, he was the first one, eh?
Yes,
he was their first signing.
I think so. Yeah, pretty much first good one. Yeah, at least.
Yeah. So, why not?
Yeah. So they could bottle it because they've lost that, but they got a lot of money behind it. I would be funny as fuck if all that money can't save you from relegation, but I think they will. And then I think it's probably...
If they go down, they're going to dominate that championship.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, yeah.
Whoa.
Because then Watford's another one. They're just...
Watford are done.
They fired Ranieri now as well, right? They're on their 3rd coach.
Of the season.
Yeah. Not a good sign.
Nah, just almost give it up. I think they came into the season with 2 younger team. Especially going forward.
Well, and they sold their best player, Buendia, to Villa, and I think they had Cantwell got injured for quite a while, so they're missing 2
Norwich,
good players.
Norwich. We were talking about Watford.
Oh shit, you're right. Sorry, he's Norwich. Yeah. Well, Oh wait, sorry. Oh yeah, no, you're right. I'm completely in another world here. No, Watford, they're just not good.
Mate.
But they win some games, like every now and then.
They're randomly, again, just random games they'll win.
They had, like Ismaila Sarr and then that guy Emmanuel Dennis. Yeah. Those 2 are good. I hope they transfer out and get some more games, so play for a bigger team, because they're both. Sarr went down with them last time, and he probably could have moved then.
Yeah.
But now he's come back even better, so he probably should move now.
And Dennis should stay, eh?
Or
give him another championship season before they.
It'd probably be good for him, to be honest, because, he's almost there. He just needs a bit more development.
You can see it, hey?
Yeah. Oh, I like the other guy too.
Success?
Cucho.
Yeah.
I see Success. I think he transferred out in the end, didn't he? But that's the funny name.
Didn't succeed.
Yeah, so I think Watford probably go down, and then it's either Burnley or... It'd be so funny if it was Everton. I would.
Oh, wouldn't it?
Frank Lampard.
Does Lampard get fired if they go down?
Surely.
No, he can't, though, eh?
Well, yeah, maybe, but Everton should not be getting relegated. Not with the players they have, man.
No, they shouldn't.
They have a lot of good players. There's no excuse, man.
Well, did you see? Pickford was at a boxing match, and somebody yelled out to him and asked him if Everton are going down.
That's funny.
It's so good.
Oh man, yeah. It's just, Everton, man. What a fuck. They just. How are they so bad? Like. All these, but they added good players, man. They added Dele Alli. They got
Donny
van der Beek, and they just can't do anything with it. They added Frank Lampard for one. Like that's a good. That they need that too. They had Benitez, and that just flops. So.
Yeah, Rafa's not great, is he?
No,
he's a weird fella, eh? Rafa Benitez.
I think he's just past it.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Is he just done? Like.
I don't think he can. Maybe he can't refresh himself like some other coaches can. Like Mourinho has at least. He still kind of does the same thing, but he has learnt a few more tricks so he can still win today.
Yeah,
but Benitez just seems to have just had it once and then kind of lost it. So yeah,
Brentford were the other team at the bottom there.
Yeah, okay.
So, Brentford, Leeds, Everton, Newcastle, Burnley, Watford, Norwich. That's... And there's... What's that? 7 points between those?
It's so close, man.
That's so tight.
No, hold on. Points is... Yeah, it's here. So, it's... No, it's like... 5... Yeah, including Brentford, and it's 7 points. Yeah, that's pretty tight, man. That's so many teams. And... So, Newcastle got 3 wins in a row in there. They might claw out.
Burnley have a game in hand, and they're 2 points behind Newcastle.
Yeah.
And Everton. So they could jump.
Oh, so Everton have the games in hand as well.
Yeah, they got one. Yeah, a couple.
Well, it could be Leeds.
Watford and Norwich are pretty much... You could say they're pretty much done.
Yeah, Watford, Norwich, and probably
because they have to
Leeds.
beat all those teams.
Yeah.
Those other 6 teams.
Well, the only team Burnley had, Norwich beat was Burnley. So it's like they're not. They've only got 2 wins total. Oh no, 4 wins now. Okay, so they beat. They beat Watford, Everton, and Burnley. So they can only beat the teams around them. They're in trouble. But yeah, with Burnley's win today though, that's good for them. That's their third. That's only their 3rd win of the season though. That's pretty not good. But all right, so you don't really have anything else to say about Spurs Burnley, do you?
No, not really. Just Conte being Conte.
Yep.
He's just saying some interesting things in his press conferences, along the lines of, like, you can have my salary for this week because we lost to Burnley sort of thing.
That's good.
Pretty much telling Daniel Levy, like, sack me if you want to, because I'm not, like, I don't want to have the reputation of quitting this team. But, like, if you're not going to invest in this side, then...
Right.
Fire me sort of thing. He's really playing hardball with Levy to get money out of him.
He probably has to. That's the thing.
Yeah, every other manager's just sat there and taken it. So.
Well, I bet when the Spurs offer came on the table, he probably didn't, like, scream for joy, jump up and down. He probably went like, "Here are my demands."
Yeah.
And then they said, "Yeah, sure, we'll deal with that, whatever." And then when he gets there, they're like, well, see, you can have some of that stuff, like
not now, but
over the whole contract, obviously, not like now, yeah.
So yeah, that will be an interesting one to watch.
Yeah, it could, but I think he can do a lot with what he has anyway. It's he should.
Yeah, well then after the City game, he was saying it's the best group of players he's had because they're young. Like he normally doesn't have that youngest side to work with.
True. Yeah,
but
I see, but then he just fucks it up for Burnley. I suppose he got unlucky. There's only one goal. It happens.
Anyway.
Yeah, all right. Well, I suppose we'll move on. Paddy's not here, but we can probably talk about Liverpool real quick. They're just
goals, and more goals.
So many fucking goals. They have a goal difference of 50. They've scored 70 goals in 26 games. That's pretty good. That's nothing to shake a stick at. They've just beaten Leeds today 6-0.
That's massive.
Yeah.
In a title race that is now wide open.
Yeah.
Goal difference, man. Like
I mean, that's the thing, right? It's 3 points now. Liverpool and Manchester City have 63 points. Liverpool on 60. So they've both played 26 games.
Yeah, they've got to play each other as well. Like
yeah, that's right. So that match could literally decide the title if it carries on like it does. So it is really funny that one match can turn around like it did in that way. So yeah, it's all up. If Liverpool can win every game 6-0, they'll be fine. Mohamed Salah's top goal scorer as well. He's got 19 goals. That's unreal. That 19 goals in 26 games. That's incredible. And he scored 2 goals in that game, and then Mane scored 2 as well. Because I can't help but think that after the results of this Africa Cup of Nations, if I'm Mohamed Salah, I'm like, man, fuck this guy. Like, that's like for real. I'm like, no, fuck you. It's like I need to score these goals.
God. Yeah, on God.
Dude, if there had been another, they're both on 2 goals, and then there's another hat trick. Like, obviously it's going to be Mo because I think he's the designated taker. But if you're Mane, you're like, oh, bro, please, come on. But what a team, man! They have so many forwards, like Mo Salah, Mane, Firmino, Luis Diaz, Diego Jota, Origi, and then whatever happened to Shaq. But like, and
he's gone.
Isn't
Shaq gone?
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, the other one's Harvey Elliott now too, so he's never getting in that team because it's Mane, Salah, Firmino, Jota, all these guys. Like Harvey Elliott is like 7th choice basically. So rip.
Yeah, right.
He'll be playing for Southampton in no time.
It's not a bad move.
Yeah. Well, so they're just getting 6-0. That's just unreal. What a fucking game. 6-0. We scored 4 on them, and I was happy, But then Liverpool's like, no. Well, Solskjaer is actually fucking done. Like 6-0, no goals, clean sheet,
Yeah.
Fuck that. So I suppose we also I managed to catch the Chelsea game yesterday, the Champions League match.
Yep.
We had Chelsea played Lille, and that was the cool thing that I mentioned to you in the chat, which was hilarious, with Timothy Weah, the striker for Lille, son of George Weah. Yesterday was the 22nd of February 2022, which is 2 lots of twos. 2 Tuesday. Yeah. Tuesday. It's Tuesday. And it was a Tuesday. He turned 22 on that day, and he wears number 22.
Stop.
Of all the coincidences, that's unreal. And then, unfortunately, he didn't score in the 22nd minute because he sat on the bench for the whole fucking game. So
he should have scored 2 in the 22nd minute.
Well, that's what I was hoping. He'd sub on with 22 minutes remaining, score 2 goals, and make it 2-2. But he didn't. So it ended up being 2-0 to Chelsea with a very good header from Kai Havertz, who I've criticised in the past as being just not good. He seems to be scoring important goals, at least. He scored their Champions League final goal. He scored their other cup final goal. I can't remember which one. And he scored in their last league, the last cup tie they played. I think League Cup.
Yep.
And then now he scores this goal in the Champions League first league. That's a really important goal. So he seems to be he can handle the pressure at least. That's really good. I think
he looks better as playing as that false 9A.
That is what he actually said in the post match interview.
As he likes the false 9.
They asked him, they were like, "Do you prefer playing up top? You know, when there's no Lukaku and stuff?" And he said, "Yeah, it's great." He said, "I like playing all three positions in the front, but this one in particular is really good because I get
a bit more freedom, eh?
Yeah,
he can drop deep, he can go forward, he can, yeah.
So he seems to be doing a little bit better now. That fits in well with the well-known theory of the Bundesliga hangover thing. So you transfer from the Bundesliga to the Premier League, and it takes a bit.
So
the physicality is a lot.
What about Timo Werner?
Well, same thing. He never.
He's shit.
He could just that's it. He never played as well as he could in Leipzig.
Yeah.
It's a different level of physicality there. In the Bundesliga, you have way more time on the ball, way more time to shoot. In the Premier League, they're on you instantly.
Yeah.
You gotta react real fast, and he doesn't. So, and to be fair, he's still shit, isn't he? I was gonna say he's getting better, but no, he's still shit.
He doesn't. Well, he's not that he's shit. He just doesn't do anything of note. Like you think even
he scores some of the best misses, like saved goals I've ever seen.
Yeah. It's kind of like, I guess I put him up there with Morata.
Yes.
So not necessarily a bad striker, but they just don't seem to. When watching them, you don't go, shit. Yeah, we've got them in our team. We're gonna score some goals. You go,
yeah. You're like, he might.
He might get a goal today. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
Very Sunday league.
Yeah.
So you're just not. You're like, he's up front for us. Woo.
yeah. So
you just, I don't know. He doesn't fill you with confidence going forward. To quote Conte again, you can pick the wrong wife, but you cannot pick the wrong striker.
A wise man, that's for sure. I wonder what Mrs. Conte is like. That's probably a good. Yeah,
it's a good question.
Yeah. Okay. So they look good in that game. Pretty solid in the Champions League. They're still in that. Like I was gonna say, they're still in that cup. They have the League Cup final this weekend, I think, and then I'm pretty sure they're still in the other cup. So they're still on for trophies, man. They're looking to have a good season. They're third, but they still kind of doing good. Some of the things I was just trying to remember the thing I was going to say about this. They played Malang Sarr. You know, this guy is a young striker. Centre back they have. So
yeah,
he was on loan or something like that, and he's back, and he looks good. He's been playing fullback because, well, they're basically down to. They've only got 2 fullbacks total because Chilwell and Reece James are both completely injured for I think most of the season. So it's been Azpilicueta, who basically already plays 90 minutes every game, is now playing right back, 90 minutes a game.
Yeah, instead of
centre back or so.
But they've brought in Christensen.
Yes.
So and dude, he was sick in the Euros.
Yep. Christensen's good.
Even
Rudiger, of course.
Even last season in the Champions League, he helped them win that Champions League. He was mainstay in their defence.
Yeah, so I think it's been Thiago Silva.
It's still there, man.
Amazing.
What a beast.
Dude,
talking about guys that are leaders that you bring in,
100%. What's he 38? Amazing.
56.
Still going hundies. I mean, he was so good in that game against Lille, man. He dominated that defence. So when they have Rudiger, Thiago Silva, and then Christensen, whatever, and then Azpilicueta gets pushed out to the fullback, still works. Solid ass.
Yeah, and then you got Conte in midfield.
See how good.
You're just chilling,
Well, that was it. They played Loftus-Cheek as well. See, and Saul Niguez. All these guys, they played the second string kind of team. See, no Lukaku. It was Havertz.
Sarr came on for Alonso. So he come on the left.
Oh, I played on the left. Okay, yeah. So he was been playing. Yeah, Sarr, I think, was a centre back, but he's been playing as a fullback because of injuries and stuff. Yeah. So no Timo Werner though, right? He didn't play at all.
No, he came on for Pulisic. So they played Pulisic, Ziyech, and Havertz up top.
Yeah. So because Pulisic scored the other goal, and it was very nice goal.
Yeah.
Yes, Havertz was a header, and then Pulisic put one like top ins while falling over. It was pretty cool. And for some reason, if I can't see the number, looking at Chelsea, Havertz, Mason Mount, and Pulisic all look like the same guy.
Yeah.
I can't they're really
skinny
like,
white dudes
with dark hair that. Yeah. Havertz is like 6'2". That's the only thing you can kind of see different, but otherwise they all look the same on the pitch to me.
White guys are white guys.
Yeah. And then the other match yesterday that I caught a glimpse of was the Juventus versus Villarreal. That one happened, and then so Vlahovic, straight into his Juventus career, scored in 30 seconds. Like what a beast!
Like nuts, eh?
Yeah, man. Vlahovic could just go on to be incredible for Juventus. He was already incredible. He's playing for Fiorentina, so now he'll just fucking dominate, score every goal.
Yeah, they really got it right by getting him in, eh?
Dope. It was whoever got him was going to... Everyone knew that he was going to be the one. Like, he's going to be amazing.
Yeah. It was like, if you can't buy Haaland, get this guy.
100%. Yeah.
Like, that was the thing, eh? And Juve were just like, fuck it. Let's just get him now.
Vlahovic is like Lewandowski. He's like young Lewandowski. That's what I'm thinking when I see this guy. He's awesome. He's just totally awesome. He can do it all. And... Well, he only did it once in that game, though, because it did end up being a 1-1 draw. Because Juventus are still having some troubles, but the Yellow Submarine did manage to claw a goal back from Parejo. So his captain, I believe. 1-1, draw. I mean, see, Juventus probably shouldn't be happy with that, right?
No. Like you said, it was away in Spain.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. So it's okay for Juventus, yeah.
Yeah, so then they have to go to Italy after this. And
yeah, it should be. Yeah.
Again, Juve just unconvincing at the moment, though, aren't they?
Yep.
With Vlahovic, then, you're always going to score a goal. Always.
Mm-hmm.
They just need... I know what it is with Juve at the moment, but they just don't seem... I guess it's the end of the cycle for a lot of their players too.
Yes.
That decade of dominance that they've had, they are now looking at those guys moving on.
Well, they've had the same centre-backs for that entire 10 years. So, probably is about time. They're all getting on, that's for sure. Yeah, so... That's probably the most of it, eh? We'll we'll do a quick preview for next week or something and wrap it up. Yeah, sounds good. All right, so we got here Southampton going to take on Norwich. Southampton been in good form, probably good win there, you'd say, or
Southampton will smash them, mate.
Should do. They're on good. They're on form, I think.
Oh yeah, now, Ward-Prowse, man, dude.
Yes, very, very good player, yeah.
We were talking about creative midfielders and good passes and playmakers.
Yeah,
that's a kid.
He could work, yeah.
That is a kid. Well, he's not even a kid anymore. What is he, like 28? But man, that kid's been around for ages.
Yeah, well, Southampton have a couple now. They've got Brozier. And then Livramento as well, the fullback. He's really good. They're all Chelsea players, but they're...
Chelsea, fuck Chelsea and their kids.
Yeah, there's so many. There's, that whole group is Mason Mount, Billy Gilmore, and there's tons of Gallagher, Conor Gallagher, Brozier, all those guys came through at the same time. Same time as, Drogba's kid. Yeah. But then, for some, Drogba's kid just wasn't good. Mm-hmm. Right, that sucks. Everyone would have wanted another Drogba. But, so then your boys are going to take on the Leeds.
We should beat Leeds, eh?
Well, we beat them 4-2. Liverpool beat them 6-0.
I I'm not convinced by them at the moment, hey?
No, they're trash. Leeds are trash, man. They're not good at all. They've had Patrick Bamford out for the whole season so far, I think.
Yeah, and he was good last season.
He was their best player. They've lost their goal scorer. And if you don't, I think if you don't have a good goal, a set in stone goal scorer in the Premier League, you're kind of fucked. You need a goal.
Well, look at Burnley. Burnley had Chris Wood as their vocal point, sold him to Newcastle, automatically went and got a new guy.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. They know that that's essential. Yeah,
they're like, we're down the bottom. We need a goal scorer.
Yeah. Well, they wanted a big man.
Yeah.
So Weghorst.
Yeah.
Which was probably good because he was probably about ready for a move. He earned his call up to Netherlands for the Euros and just did not deliver.
Yeah.
But that's okay. He didn't necessarily look bad. He just didn't look
really
great.
get a chance either, did he?
I don't think he suited the style of play. They want to play fast ball with Depay and stuff like that. He just not built for it. But he did good in club and probably earned a move anyway. Yeah. So it's cool. We'll see how it goes. But you better beat Leeds. You're going to need a response from Conte after that anyway. So can't lose to Leeds. And then we've got the Brentford Bees here taking on Newcastle. That's a tough one. I don't know how to call that one. That would be pretty close. The Bees have been slipping. But they started real strong and they've just sort of slipped downwards since. But Newcastle are on an up, so
the Pies are flying high. So
could go either way, really. Yeah. So then we got Brighton will take on Aston Villa. Villa are struggling too, I think. They started good.
That's another even game, eh? That could easily be a 0-0.
Brighton have got a bunch of good players that are coming through that are starting to shine this season in particular. We're seeing a lot from Yves Bissouma and Lamptey, and they got a number of good players there. Even Neil Maupay is a fucking goal gremlin. So you gotta watch out, honestly. So again, that'll be another close one, I think. Yeah, I want Brighton to win that one, man. Fuck Stevie G. All right. Next up we got Crystal Palace Burnley. Both Crystal Palace desperately needs a win at the moment. Patrick Vieira sort of struggling a bit, and Burnley on a high, I suppose.
Yeah. Palace are just drifting at the moment, eh?
Yeah.
If they drift too much, they could end up in that fight again.
They started so strong and won some good games, things like that, just looked fearsome, and then just have slipped since. But they may have done enough early on, to be honest. So they're probably safe. But
they just got to be careful.
Yeah, they can't lose every game. And then so Man U will take on Watford, this shitty relegated team. So fucking better win this one.
You should do.
Well, I think the draw is probably not a bad result away. So we'll come into this still pretty confident, I think, and just hopefully smash some fucking goals.
Smash from Watford.
Yep. Everton will take on Man City, where Frank Lampard will get absolutely BTFO'd, undoubtedly. I can't see it going any other way. Man City are probably furious after Spurs.
They always do come out and hammer the next team, eh?
Yeah.
This could be a 9-goaler,
Raja 9 goals. Raja 9 goals.
That was coming when I see that.
Yeah. Okay.
But if they score less than 5, if City score less than 5, I'll be surprised.
Yeah, well, they have to get back on top of goal difference because, Liverpool with that 6 just leapfrogged them on goal diff. So, yeah, they're going to have to score a lot. And they probably will. Some joke about Kurt Zouma kicking a cat. Obviously, there's something there.
Kick a cat, kick a wolf. Same thing. Wolves, I think, will have
Wolves and West Ham, yeah.
Wolves over West Ham now.
Yeah, Wolves have been on a good run too, actually.
Second best defensive team in the league.
Yep, I'd go with that. There's also Jose Sa.
Yeah.
Great goalkeeper. Awesome buy. You lose probably one of the better goalkeepers in the league, Patricio.
Yeah, experienced,
perfect replacement, Jose Sa. Good goalkeeper. And just fucking amazingly organised team. West Ham are dipping. They're a bit complacent at the moment. Wolves could be annoying. Totally possible. And then Burnley have a second game against Leicester. And so, Leicester need a win too, to be honest. They So, maybe Burnley might win
there
one.
There could be another draw. I could see that being a draw.
Leicester have not been fantastic away in my account, so yeah, they may struggle, but they should win, really. Come on. It's Burnley. All right, well, that will probably cover the Football Friends podcast for the week. Hopefully next time we'll have Paddy back in studio,
capacity,
if you can call this a studio, and we'll be back into it. So like and subscribe, everybody, and tell your friends and your mums and your dads and the cousins.
Tell all your friends and your family. That's the trick.
Yeah, Football Friends podcast. It's where it's happening. All right, so we'll see you next time. Are you going to say goodbye?
Do I have to?
Yeah, you should.
Do they want to hear me say goodbye, or do they just want to pretend that I'm there all the time?